Hey YouTube, Rider Zero here today with a new review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mobirates, which is the Henshin device for the Gokaigers from Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, obviously. Great little piece here, and I'm excited to finally have it, I should say. It came in today from AmiAmi, along with a few other pieces. I was really happy to finally get this, and really excited to get the review up for this. So this actually may end up going up before the vlog, but we'll see. There's a lot to talk about with this one because it does a ton of different noises and sounds, and it's just a really cool piece. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Start with the box as always. It's got a nice shot here of Gokai Red on the front with the Mobirates. The three keys that it comes with: the Gokai Red key, Shinken Red, and Go-on Red. The symbol here on the front that you can see for, I think that's for lights and sounds. I think that they put that on most toys when they have those. I could be completely wrong, and it could be something else, but I think that's what it is. Take a look at the side of the box here. It's got a nice shot of Gokai Red holding the Mobirates, and then another shot here of the keys and the actual phone. On the other side, pretty much the same thing. He has the key held up, folded over, ready to insert into the Mobirates, and the same picture there with the three keys and the actual Mobirates. Take a look real quick at the top of the box. The top of the box is really cool. It's got a cool little lineup featuring some of the red heroes from various different Sentai. Just to name a few, of course, you got Shinken Red, Magi Red, Deka Red, Gal Red, Ju Red, and so on. Really cool. I really love the theme that they have going for this year with the 35th anniversary and how they're able to use the different powers from other Sentai heroes. Another shot up here. I don't think you can really see it, but we'll turn it sideways. So there, another shot there of various red heroes from different eras. On the back of the box, pretty much what we've come accustomed to. Descriptions of what all it can do. Just different things, basically. More red action there, showing how the keys flip up and are inserted into the phone. You can punch in codes to get different sounds, and then how the keys flip up. Basic stuff, and then the other keys and what they come with. Yellow comes with the Gokai Saber. Blue comes with the Gokai Gun, and then the buckle has pink and green. And after watching Gokaiger episode 4, I really think blue should have came with the saber, but that's just me. If you haven't watched that episode, go watch it because it was awesome. So that's pretty much it for the box. Oh, the bottom, it's got a nice shot of all the Gokaigers, and another shot of that phone, or the phone, not the phone, but the Mobirates, which is a phone, so whatever. Same picture we've seen 4 different times now. So we'll go ahead and set that in the background and cover up the nice little green spot on the desk. Don't know what that is still. We'll use that for a background as always. And we will go ahead and take a look at the Mobirates. So here you go. I really, really, really like this toy. I'm really glad I got it. I know I've said that already, but I can't express enough. Go ahead and jump right into the details on it, because like I said, there's a lot to go over. The front of it's pretty plain, and actually the whole thing is pretty plain, to be honest, but for what it is, it's still super, super awesome. This is supposed to be, kind of like a screen on the front of it here. It says Gokaiger there, obviously, showing the signal strength, and I suppose that's supposed to be the little icon for a memory card, and then the battery. Of course, with the cell phone theme, it's going to have the kind of the cell phone screen thing on it going. Nice gold paint. Some texturing here for the molding on the red. I really don't know what that's supposed to... I don't know. It looks good, though. On the side here, you can see here, this is the speaker. Not a whole lot to talk about as far as the sides and the back goes. They're pretty much just molded. It does have the Gokai symbol there, which you can hopefully see with the light reflecting on it. The on-off switch is there. And that's pretty much it for detailing. It's got, a few molded details on it, but other than that, the back of it's pretty plain. The front looks really good, but where the action happens is on the inside, which looks really, really cool. This is quite a large device, so it may not all be in the screen at the same time when I'm doing some of the things, so I'll go ahead and apologize for that. It's a really thick piece because of this right here where the speaker is. When it's closed especially, it's pretty thick compared to excuse me, some of the other devices that have come out in recent years for changers, except for maybe the Tin Soda and the Leon Cellular, because those are pretty thick too. But anyway, back to this the Mobirates here. I'm completely losing my train of thought for some reason. Nice detailing on the inside here anyway. It's got the two sabers there, which, you know, they'll look like that eventually, but we'll go into that in a minute. The symbol, I guess, for a message or mail. I guess the universal symbol for some sort of music, a camera symbol. You know, it's supposed to have the whole cell phone thing. The buttons here, the green and the red buttons here actually don't do anything. They're just basically hard plastic, and the same thing for the, I guess, what's supposed to be a star or the asterisk or whatever, which it doesn't look like either of those. And then the pound symbol down here, they don't do anything. I didn't think it was on. Oops. Anyway, the number buttons are all pressable, and then the middle button there, you can push that, and you get, you know, dial tones, but it's also used to do the codes, which we'll take a look at momentarily. As with all Japanese change devices and anything basically from Sentai or router shows, whenever you turn the phone on or change device or anything, of course you're going to get a sound, so we'll take a look at that real quick. Pretty much just a basic ringtone for it. That's pretty much what you get for turning it on. So that's pretty much it for the phone momentarily, so we'll set this aside real quick and take a look at the keys that it comes with. Obviously, the main one being the key for Gokai Red, which looks really good. They actually, you know, for what it is, there's some pretty nice detailing on it. All the visors for the different Sentai heroes, they all match, which is really cool. As far as what they're supposed to look like on the show, I should say. You know, everything is actually painted on rather than being a sticker, which is also a bonus. You don't have to worry about any peeling or anything. The arms fold up, obviously, for whenever you're going to use it for changing or doing any sounds on the device. And then you just throw it down like that for no reason. Back of it there, you can see the actual key. It is numbered R001. So to put it into key mode, it's pretty easy, and it works the same for every one of them. You just raise the arms up and fold the legs up, and boom, there you go, you have a key. Symbol for Gokaiger there, the cross swords and everything. Each key obviously is cut differently. It's kind of weird saying that even though it's plastic, because they're, you know, they're little device, or not devices, but different, what's the word I'm looking for here? I guess kind of different pins that when they are pressed or turned or whatever, of course they're going to make sounds according to whatever key it is. And you can kind of play around with it and get different sounds than what the key is actually supposed to do, which we'll try that too. So anyway, that's the key for Gokai Red. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in key mode because we're going to be using it here in a minute. The next key is for Go-On Red. Some pretty nice detailing, kind of reflective on the silver there. You know, the head looks pretty good. Not a whole lot to say about it. Key mode, you know, this works the same way. You fold the arms up, legs go up, and then you get the symbol for go-onger there on the inside, which you could see if I put it in camera. There it is. Obviously the key looks different. And then the last one that comes with this one, we have Shinken Red. So we'll go ahead and put it into key mode. Flip everything up, and then you get the Shiba Clan logo. So we'll go ahead and start with the Gokaigers. I got the buckle today as well, so I do also have the key for Gokai Pink, which we'll go ahead and flip into key mode, and Gokai Green. So we'll go ahead and flip all these into key mode, and we'll take a look at some sounds, and then we'll run a couple of codes and just kind of go over some things. So when you put the key in, try to get everything here on camera. When you put the key in, you get a sound. And then when you turn it, this pops open and you get the Henshin noise. So I'll try to get everything on camera. So really cool. I love the Gokaiger. I love all of those. That was a terrible impression, but you get the idea. I love that. And then while the key is inserted, you can push the middle button here, and you'll get different sounds. And then do it again, and it calls out the actual Gokai member that you have the key in for. And then it just cycles through those two. So that's it for Gokai Red. We'll go ahead and take a look at the other Gokaigers that we currently have. We'll go ahead and do Pink. So you get the same sound when you insert it. And you still get the Gokaiger and the same Henshin sound. And the only difference when you put the different Gokaiger keys in is it calls out their color. So You still get the same thing there. And then on the next press, you get Gokai Pink. So that's the only difference. So we'll take a look at greens real quick, and I'm just going to cycle straight to the Gokai green portion. So, you know, pretty cool. The only difference is it calls out the different colors. We'll go ahead and do the go-onger one real quick. So, of course, it calls out the particular Sentai that the key's from. And then it says a phrase, which unfortunately I didn't get a translation for, so I really don't know what it says. But then, of course, it calls out the Sentai name for the show. And it does the same thing for each other Sentai show. It just kind of says a little phrase and then calls out the actual name of the show. You don't get anything like "Go on Red" or anything like that, which would have been cool, but I understand because this thing has a lot of sounds, and programming individual colors for all 35 shows probably would have been, I'm not going to say impossible, but it probably would have been pretty crazy. We'll go ahead and take a look real quick at Shinken Red. And then we'll hit the middle button. So that's it with the keys, or at least for now, that's all the keys that I currently have. So now we'll take a look at some of the codes. There is a list of codes available on the web, which I'll post a link to it. And I have to go ahead and give props to Dawson Rider and Jedimon and those guys because they actually had the links first. And, of course, you can go on their videos, watch their reviews, and see this link as well. We'll start out, we'll start out with the first one, which is 4 zeros. I really don't know what that does. I should have tested that first. So I just hit that to stop it. I really don't know what that does. I didn't try that one at first because I just saw it at the top of the list. So sorry, I have no idea what that just said, but it sounded pretty cool anyway. So we'll start. I'm just going to go ahead and punch in a couple of codes to show you kind of how it works. Basically, for the first 35, which you have, it's a 4-digit code. You go 0001 through 0035, and what that does is gives you the particular Sentai show for the order in which it, the order in which it aired. So for the first one, you're going to get. You get Go Ranger because it was the first one. So then say you go, let's try 16. 16 you get Zyuranger because that was the 16th Sentai that aired. So, you can go and play through all of those. They're going to give you the actual Sentai show for the order in which it appeared, or the order in which it aired. There is a cheat code that you can use, which I'm going to use now, that goes through all 35 of them. We'll go through that real quick just because, some of them are pretty cool. So, here we go. It's a special code and then goes through all of them. That chain was pretty funny. So it goes through all 35 Sentai shows, calling out the name for each one of them. So that's pretty cool. Then you also get, let's see, let's do some of the mecha ones real quick. If you start with 2001 through 2011, it'll call out the name of the mecha from each show. Actually, it does 1992 too, so we'll do that one real quick. So you get that, and then, let's see, let's do 2009. I believe that's Shinkano. Yeah, Shinkano. So that works the same thing, you know, the same way for 2001 through 2011. It calls out the mecha from each show. And, you know, there are a ton of different codes, which I'm not going to go over all of them because there are, you know, like I said, there are a lot of them. And, you know, I'll post a link here in the, you know, in the information down below the video. So check down there for the link to the codes. Let's see what else. I'll do a couple more real quick. Let's do this one. So 9999 does Gokaiger. And they're all, like, I don't know if I said it before, and if I didn't, they're all 4-digit codes. I'm trying to find the one that just does the ringtone. Let me try this one. Oh, no, that's the Daiso code. Let me try this one. Nope. I don't remember which code it is. Let me try. Oh, here it is. So it just rings 3 times. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a ton of codes, and like I said, I'll post the link, and you can check those out down there, so look out for those. Overall, this is a fantastic toy. It's a definite pickup, a definite pickup. If you're a fan of Gokaiger, there's no reason you shouldn't try to get this, because it's just so much fun. There's just so many different sounds that it makes. You know, collecting the keys. I'm going to set this down here and tilt the camera down just a hair. Take that. There we go. You know, of course, collecting the keys is kind of turning into, you know, the medals from Kamen Rider O's. You know, they're extremely hard to find, but, you know, they're coming out with everything. They're going to have Gashapon. They're going to have candy toys. There are keys coming out with magazines, CDs, books. I mean, you name it, there's probably going to be keys coming with it. Gokaiger, fortunately, has taken off and is just, you know, insanely popular, apparently. The toys are going out of stock like crazy, and the Mobirates is, you know, as hard to find as, say, core medals, you know, deluxe core medals. So, if you can find one, definitely pick it up. I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic toy. It's definitely worth the price if you can get it. You know, even at retail, it's worth the price. It just does so many different sounds, and it's just a fun little toy to play with. So, definitely pick it up if you can. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions or anything, obviously feel free to post them. I'm happy to answer them. Don't forget to check out ridersrangersandrambles.com. Sorry this went on so long, but like I said, there's a ton of stuff to go over with it as far as the sounds go. So, hopefully you guys stuck through the whole thing, and if you did, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, thanks for watching. Take care.